live from the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
What's up, guys? It's Marcus and Sandy, and we're super excited to introduce you to a brand new star artist.
He is right in the middle of a big old tour, and he's in town tonight at the Fillmore, but just especially for us right now in the westernunion.com VIP Lounge. So please, everyone, make it loud for Ben Rector.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I was pretty terrified when you guys started talking that I was supposed to be doing something, and I almost was just like, "So, what's up, everybody?" Yeah, I'm gonna play a couple songs for you guys. Thanks for being here. I feel just like a sailboat. I don't know where I'm headed, but you can't make the wind blow from a sailboat. And I've seen the sun, felt the rain on my skin. I've been lost and found, yeah. But mostly I've been waiting. Oh, I'm out in the waves and I'm hoping and praying, please let this wind blow me home. And night after night there's an empty horizon. My God, do I feel so alone. But sometimes life, and most times I feel just like a sailboat. And I'm pretty sure I'm hurt. At least I know I'm speaking. But I feel like a fool, I can't hear you listening. But I'm not giving up. No, I will move on forward. I'm gonna raise my sail. God knows what I'm headed toward. Oh, I'm out in the waves and I'm hoping and praying, please let this wind blow me home. And night after night there's an empty horizon. My God, do I feel so alone. But sometimes life, and most times I feel just like a sailboat. Oh, I'm out in the waves and I'm hoping and praying, please let this wind blow me home. And night after night there's an empty horizon. My God, do I feel so alone. But sometimes life, and most times I feel just like a sailboat. Thanks. You guys seem like a kind group of people. Also, you get sandwiches for coming to this. I'm going to throw this out there. I've seen a lot of sandwiches lately. These look like excellent sandwiches. What's it called? Is it Togo? 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 It's Togo? Nailed it. Totally local. All right, so I usually play this song on piano. If I make mistakes, please just let that go. I'll give you a quick intro to it. So I'm a musician, as you can tell. I travel around a lot. And I started talking with cab drivers that would drive me usually from the airport to a venue because partially I started out because it was really awkward for me not to say anything for 30 minutes. And then it turns out they're actually really fascinating. And so I wrote the song about two guys. One of them was named Howard. One of them was named Danny. And so the guy, Danny, I was flying out here actually to play a show. And so I had to get up pretty early because it's a far way away and the time change is going the wrong direction. And so I called the cab company the night before and I was like, can you send somebody at 5:30? And they were like, yeah, totally. So at 5:15, Danny called me and he was like, hey, please don't rush. I just want you to know that I'm here. And I was like, wow, super prompt, early even, and super nice. So I got in the car and I was talking with him and I was trying to find some common ground. And I was like, what do you like to do? And he was like, well, I don't have a lot of time for fun. Usually after my morning shift, I go and I take night classes because I want to be a computer programmer and I don't speak good enough English to do that yet. Meanwhile, he's wearing like an ironed dress shirt. And so I'm still like trying to find some common ground like an idiot. Like he's going to be like, oh, by the way, I play ping pong or something. And I'm going to be like, well, me too. And so I was like, well, what do you do after that? And he was like, well, if my kids are still awake, I like to help them with homework. And I was just like, ugh. Because meanwhile I was like kind of frustrated that I had to get up at 5 to go fly somewhere to sing songs for people, and Danny is like best mood ever, iron dress shirt, just crushing it. And so on the flight that kind of messed me up. I was like, this is so, I mean, like I got such a good setup to like try to do this, and it's something that people think is cool and it's what I like. And Danny did not get a good setup, and he's like, I love driving this cab, and if I work hard enough I could be a computer programmer. I was just like, blew my mind. So I wrote this song called The Men That Drive Me Places. This is for Howard and Danny. Yeah, and people like Howard and Danny, I guess. I would drive the minivan to the cruise ships from Fort Lauderdale, and it's been that way since 1994. Does his business on a flip phone with the most obnoxious ringtones. I didn't ask, but I could tell he's from New York. He spoke proudly of his daughter, and that this fall she'd be in college, and that he always wished he'd gotten his degree. You could tell he came from nothing, built a future out of hustling. Somehow I'm the one you people pay to see. Oh, isn't that just the way it goes? You dealt a good hand and you get celebrated. Oh, how am I the only one who knows I'm half the man of the men that drive me places? Danny showed up early, 15 minutes till 5:30, making sure that I'd be on my morning flight. He said he'd love to fix computers, but that he can't until he's fluent, so he spends his driving money taking class at night. He wore a neatly ironed dress shirt, and he helps his kids with homework. And deep inside I couldn't help but ask myself why that night I'm up on stage, everybody knows my name, while Danny's early picking up somebody else. Oh, isn't that just the way it goes? You dealt a good hand and you get celebrated. Oh, how am I the only one who knows I'm half the man of the men that drive me places? And now everything's not given. I work hard to make a living, but I'll give credit where I think credit's due. Maybe you got dealt a good hand, maybe you play it the best that you can, but I don't know how far I'd walk without those cards and Howard or Danny's working shoes. But that's just the way it goes. You dealt a good hand and you get celebrated. Oh, how am I the only one who knows I'm half the man of the men that drive me places?
Thanks.
It's all right. You know what? I'm gonna make you feel better about this. So we do a meet and greet every night before the show, and I'll play a couple songs, and we'll do a Q&A and take pictures. And so that happens every night. It's all right. Do not worry about it. Every what happens is if you click off of the video, a lot of times a phone will start playing it immediately. So what happens every night is like we're having this intimate moment and I'm like playing this song and people are like gathered around, and then all of a sudden Me 4 seconds ago is playing and people are like, ugh. All right, this is the single. It's called Brand New. That's all I have to say about that. I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans. I feel like taking chances. I feel a lot like 17, yeah. I feel like windows roll down new city streets and cabs. I feel like anything can happen, laughing. You take me right back. We were kids. Never thought I'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes, don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly, and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new, yeah. I feel like a young John Cusack, like making big mistakes. I feel like for the first time in a long time I am not afraid. I feel like a kid. I never thought I'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes, don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly, and I don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new, yeah. Time will always try to make us old. You remind me what I used to know. Oh, like when I close my eyes, don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly, don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with I feel brand new. I feel brand new. Thanks.
One more time, everyone, for Ben Rector.
Ben Rector, you guys. Album's out now. We'll be right back with the full interview. Thanks for joining us.